Good afternoon. Welcome to the information session to learn more about the Children's Program Administration courses that can lead to the Children's Program Administrator Credential, or the Cpac. As part of our online information session today, we're going to do a couple of things. Learn more about the credit coursework at the CUNY School of Professional Studies, describe the Children's Program Administrator Credential, credentialing process, talk about admission requirements for the courses, and outline opportunities for tuition funding. Please feel free to ask questions using the questions or chat box, and we will address the questions at the end of our presentation. My name is Dana Benzo, and I am the project coordinator for the New York Early Childhood Professional Development Institute. I am also joined by my colleague, Jennifer Depalma, who is the program assistant at the CUNY School of Professional Studies. You will be hearing from Jennifer later in our presentation. The CUNY School of Professional Studies began in 2006 to meet the needs of working adults who require education to advance in the workplace, change careers, or maintain employment. We offer both online and in-person programs that range from master's and bachelor's degrees to certificate programs, which are short courses of study intended to provide exposure to a subject area. This program is offered in collaboration with the New York Early Childhood Professional Development Institute. Part of the mission of the PDI is to professionalize the early childhood education workforce. Many educators and directors happen upon their positions and don't have formal training in the management of early childhood organizations. This program prepares directors and administrators to meet the challenges they face as they serve the needs of children and families, all within an ever-changing early childhood education landscape. Our program is now offered online and will begin in the fall 2016 semester. Online courses utilize Blackboard, the City University of New York's online course management system. Courses have start and end dates, but students will be able to complete the coursework according to their own schedules, as there is no set time for class. You are also able to attend our classes in person at our SPS campus, which is located at 119 West 31st Street in Manhattan. Our program is a credit-bearing academic program. Each topic area has a set of courses. Each course is 1 graduate credit for a total of 18 credits when all 6 topics are completed. We suggest taking courses in bundles so as to complete the coursework that addresses a set of Cpac competencies before moving on to the next grouping of courses. All courses connected to a topic area will be offered within a given semester. Students completing the bundle will have a completed portfolio submission for each topic area. On your screen are the 6 topics listed for the Cpac Credential. The Cpac Credential, our courses fulfill the Children's Program Administration credits necessary for the Children's Program Administrator Credential of the New York State AEYC. The link is there for more information. The Cpac is designed to be a standard credential measuring the program management, fiscal management, and leadership abilities of the early childhood education administrators and directors. Graduates of our program receive 18 graduate-level credits in preparation to attain the Cpac Credential. In order to earn the Cpac Credential, students must complete 18 credits in Children's Program Administration, and the New York State Association for the Education of Young Children requires documentation of an additional 18 credits of coursework completed in education, including early childhood education, child development, or related courses, which is all verified by the Aspire Registry. CUNY SPS offers a graduate-level Cpac program. Therefore, candidates for the program and credential must hold a bachelor's degree prior to joining our program. The 18 credits in education required for the Cpac Credential may be part of your degree or in addition to. Our courses address the competency standards of the Cpac. The assignments that students complete in their coursework builds the portfolio required as part of the credentialing process. Who should obtain the Cpac? The Children's Program Administrator Credential is inclusive, representing all administrators with various titles used in early childhood as well as school-age programs, describing the role of the various types of directors, site supervisors, and even teacher leaders that have a desire to explore a career pathway toward program administration. The Cpac is recognized as a standard to measure quality program management and leadership abilities. The Cpac is used to meet quality standards under Quality Stars New York, as well as NAEYC accreditation. The receipt of the Cpac also increases your career ladder level in New York State. After this presentation, we will provide you with the New York State Career Ladder document. As the Career Ladder document will show, the Cpac is a recognized credential which formalizes your leadership and knowledge in the field. And most importantly, it ensures those leading and managing children's programs have the knowledge, skills, and dispositions necessary to meet the extensive daily requirements of running high-quality programs. Each of the 18 courses within this program prepare students to successfully develop the Cpac portfolio. The portfolio consists of a collection of documents and projects addressing the 6 topic areas of the Cpac. At the end of our program, the capstone courses under Topic 6 help students develop the project narratives required as part of the credentialing process, all while assisting students with the actual assembling of the portfolio. Students also receive guidance on the process of Cpac portfolio review. We understand that some of our students may not want to earn the Cpac credential, but rather have a need for knowledge in a certain topic area. Even if your desire is not to earn the credential, the coursework has been developed to be very practical and hands-on, allowing students to address challenges they may be facing in their current positions. The coursework and the Cpac credentialing process requires students to reflect on their current role as an administrator of children's programs, identify unmet needs within each topic area, explore and develop solutions which will then comprise their portfolio. If students are not currently working as an administrator, they will need to engage in a supervised internship throughout the duration of their coursework. I would now like to introduce Jennifer Depalma from the CUNY School of Professional Studies.
Thank you, Dana. I would now like to talk about the application process for admission into the Cpac program at the CUNY School of Professional Studies. The admissions requirements are as follows. You must complete an online application and pay a $125 application fee. You must submit proof of an earned bachelor's degree, and you must also submit a personal statement. You should include the following in your personal statement: your educational background, your career goals, and why you believe the Cpac program is a good match for you. Applications for Fall 2016 are due by Friday, August 7th. You will see the link for the online application for admission at the bottom of this page. Now I would like to provide you with information about registering for Cpac courses. Students are provided with a registration form after they apply and have been admitted into the Cpac program at CUNY SPS. New students may register for classes by returning the Fall 2016 Cpac registration form. Program staff will advise new students about the structure of the courses and the benefits of registering for a bundle of courses versus individual courses. Online classes are offered asynchronously. As mentioned earlier, students will sign into the course site and complete the coursework when it's convenient for them. We will email the Fall 2016 course schedule information to everyone who is registered for this webinar. We would also like to provide you with tuition information and with information about tuition assistance that may be available to Cpac students. You will notice the current tuition rates listed for either one Cpac course or 4 Cpac courses in the upcoming fall semester at the top of this page. There are several websites that we encourage you to visit in order to learn more about tuition assistance. If your program is part of Quality Stars New York, you may be eligible to access Quality Scholars dollars. Please use the link on this page to learn more. Please also visit the link in the middle of the page to explore additional funding opportunities available to Cpac students. In addition, a tuition payment plan is also offered to all students as an alternative in paying for education expenses. We would now like to provide you with our contact information. You will see our phone numbers and email addresses listed on this page. For questions about the application and registration processes, you may contact me or my colleague Kim Enoch. And for questions about our program and the Cpac credentialing process, you may contact Dana Benzo. Please do not hesitate to contact us at any time. In the remaining time that we have left, we would now like to ask you if there are any questions that we can help answer.
Okay, we have a question that came in with clarification around the bundle of courses. It depends on the topic area. Some topic areas have 3 courses under a bundle, and other courses may only have 2 classes or 4 classes, so it varies. Therefore, in the fall, we will be offering Topic 1. And Topic 1 has 4 classes that would range across the 15-week fall semester. Another question, yes, you will receive a digital copy of this presentation at the conclusion. Okay, more questions regarding the length of the semester and the time of courses. For the upcoming fall semester, the fall semester begins the last week of August and runs through December 17th. And our in-person courses run on Tuesday evenings from 4 to 7:30, and the online courses also run the 15 weeks, approximately 4 weeks for each individual course. But if you take the full bundle for all 4 classes, it will run the full 15 weeks. Another question regarding the requirement for the bachelor's degree. For admissions into our Cpac program at CUNY SPS, your bachelor's degree could be in anything. But in order to have your Cpac credential issued from the New York State Association for the Education of Young Children, you do need to have specifically 18 credits in education, including child development or related topics, which are verified by the Aspire registry. So the very first step of getting your credential and one of the first assignments in our courses is creating your professional profile within the Aspire registry so that they can verify your education and see what additional courses you may need to take in addition to our administrator courses in order to obtain the credential. Okay, another question that came through is once you submit your paperwork to SPS, How soon do you find out if you're accepted? It takes around 2 weeks for acceptance. Yes, currently another question that came through was, so it would approximately take 2 to 3 years to complete the 18 courses and obtain the credential. Yes, right now we're offering one topic per semester, so in the fall semester, spring semester, and summer semester. If we have enough students interested, we potentially may run more than one topic a semester in the future. For this upcoming academic year, we only anticipate running one full topic each of the semesters. So you could potentially complete half of the program in this academic school year. Another question that came through is, if you don't have a bachelor's degree but have a CDA, can you still take the coursework? The Cpac program the Cpac Credential offered by the New York State Association for the Education of Young Children requires a minimum of an associate degree. The program that is offered here through CUNY SPS is a graduate program, so in order to take the courses here, you do have to have a bachelor's degree. If you are located outside of New York City and you have an associate's degree, there are other institutions offering an undergraduate level Cpac program, but you do have to have a minimum of associate's degree in order to enroll in those programs. Sure, another question that came through is regarding the supervised internship. In order to complete the coursework as well as the credential, you have to have at least 6 months of an administrative internship or practicum. If you are currently a teacher and you're working in a program, an early childhood program, what we typically suggest is that you engage in your practicum or your internship in your current program with your director supervising you. So under the various topic areas and courses, for instance, in the first topic of administering children's programs, you would be asked to lead some of the activities within your program with your director supervision. It could be observing your fellow colleagues within the program, helping to develop staff development plans or workshops. It could also be in identifying and reviewing your parent and staff handbooks to better inform and meet the needs of the program to meet quality standards. So if you're currently working in a program as a teacher or not as a director, you can work in a program as an internship that will allow you to put some of the assignments into practice and record hours. If you are not currently working in a program, we could help you find an internship or a practicum site that would allow you to meet this requirement as well. Another question regarding the online courses that, yes, they are new and we're offering them for the first time in the fall semester. Is there a potential that they would not continue in future semesters if we have low enrollment? Yes, of course, that is always a risk of starting something new, and potentially with both our in-person and online courses, if we don't have enrollment, we're unable to run the courses that semester. But we have had a lot of interest in the online format, so we don't anticipate canceling them moving forward. Okay, another question that came through is that someone is currently a director of a program but will be leaving soon, and would they need to find another placement during the Cpac program? So depending on if you are interested in getting the Cpac credential, the process of the Cpac credential is identifying unmet needs within a program and creating a solution, implementing it, and writing a reflective statement. So if you are leaving a program, I would suggest you would want to be either employed in another program or participating in an internship while you're going through the courses, because it will be much easier for you to compile your portfolio if you're able to really test out the assignments and be able to reflect on the implementation of that assignment, which is the narrative that's required as part of the portfolio submission. So another question came through about the information around the undergraduate Cpac courses. Empire State College offers the undergraduate Cpac course, as well as Hudson Valley Community College. So you can look up that information. Those are the other two programs within New York State that offer the undergraduate courses towards the Cpac credential. Okay, another, so somebody has their associates in liberal arts and they're currently enrolled in an early childhood program for their bachelor's degree. You would need to finish your bachelor's before you complete this Cpac program, but your credits in early childhood from your bachelor's degree would count towards the Cpac credential. Even if you get your Cpac credential on a graduate level, your early childhood credits can be on the undergraduate level. Another question that came through is, after receiving your Cpac credential, will you have assistance in career placements and finding employment? That is part of our support services that we provide to our students. The New York Early Childhood Professional Development Institute has a career services center that provides free individual meetings with students around where your career pathways are and what you would like to explore. There's also job postings listed on that website as well, and so we will help as much as possible to guide you into finding employment once you complete, as well as throughout the Cpac process. So someone asked a question around an example or an overview of the topic course syllabus. So for example, for topic 1, which will be offered in the fall semester, there's 4 courses. It begins with organizational management, then it moves on to professional management, then foundations of staff development and supervision of early childhood teachers. So you could expect that those 4 courses would ask you as the student to explore the mission and vision of your organization, as well as your own personal leadership mission and vision, and how aligned is it to your program. Also, it would ask you to explore how well your staff is aligned to that mission and how they put it into practice. And so it would really ask you to review policies and procedures that are currently in place in your program and identify where you feel gaps are or where you feel improvement could be made. And your assignments would be exploring those pathways of improvement and creating something that you can put into practice and see if it made a difference. There's a lot of reflection that happens in all of the classes, and part of that is looking at what's currently in place and where would in a continuum of providing high quality services to children and family, where would you like to see improvement happening, both in policies and practices, in program, in staffing, and in overall administration. And so each one of the classes will target one aspect of that topic area for you to explore and make recommendations for improvement. The assignments within each of those courses are very practical, and they are tailored to your specific program and issues, and the expectation is that you would come up with potential solutions and put them into place. So what are some of the career options for someone with a Cpac credential? It's really focused on somebody working in early childhood programs, so child care centers, someone leading a pre-K center, a nursery school from birth to 5. The Cpac is also geared for somebody that runs a school-age program throughout the state of New York. So you could be a director, you could be an administrator, you could be, it varies between the organizations and what their minimum qualifications are, but anyone running a program serving children birth to 5 years old would be what this is geared towards. Okay, I have a question here that someone has a bachelor's degree in human services education, and they wanted to know if they could take early childhood credits while taking the Cpac courses. You could do so. I would suggest that you first set up your Aspire profile and have Aspire verify your current bachelor's transcripts, because with a degree in human services education, you may meet the required credits needed for the education component. I can't say what qualifies or not right now, but Aspire has the ability to look at your transcripts and verify which credits will count towards the credential. So that would be your first step. There's a question here regarding what are your options about being a shift supervisor without a bachelor's degree. Again, at this moment, I don't have that answer for you. I would suggest that you could talk with a career advisor at the Early Childhood Professional Development Institute, or that might be a question that you might want to look at in your regulations, depending on where you are, where you're working. If you're in New York City, you would be governed by Article 47, and if you're somewhere throughout New York State, it would be the OCFS regulations for your setting. Are there any other questions that anyone has? I will be sure to include in the email that is sent to everyone the link for the Aspire registry if you don't currently have your profile set up. Okay, so it doesn't look like we have any other questions coming in. You have our contact information up on the screen. Please feel free to email us at any time with additional questions after you're finished, and once you receive the PowerPoint presentation, you may have additional questions at that point. We thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you in our fall semester. Thank you.